everyone, it's Finn. Today is Thursday the 20th of February 2014 and I'm now 10 months on testosterone. I'm running a bit late. My 10 months was actually last Monday, the 10th. But I'm so busy at the moment. I've started back studying. Well, I started back studying just before Christmas. But of course, with having top surgery and everything, I'm kind of out of date with everything. And because I had a break last year, I've kind of gone 8-9 months without having to hand anything in. So it's been a bit of a shock to the system. I'm trying to reorganise myself to do essays and stuff. But it's all good, it's all good. So yes, apologies for being late. So what's happening this month? I had my shot this month. And as usual, I get a spurt straight after my shot. I always seem to get like a sudden growth of hair or what have you. And this month, it's just, I did ask for Christmas to have hairier hands, and it is starting. I won't even come into the camera, you won't see it on camera, but it is starting to come up my hands further, which is awesome. I've got like the start of the hair follicles there, and you can kind of feel something, but nothing really shows. The rest of my arms is just getting thicker, and it's starting to look more like normal hair now. It's not just like mental, it is actually, Nat says it looks more like pube hair. Everywhere looks more like pube hair, it's getting coarser and thicker. And I'm starting to see the first few on my upper arms as well. I had some kind of downy ones, but there's some darker ones coming in there as well now, which is pretty cool. Still got none on my chest whatsoever. I've got an additional one on my shoulder. I did have 2, I now got 3. And I've got 1 on this shoulder, I think, as well. Still got 1 on each foot, random on the top of each foot. I have 1 hair, that's it. Always had hairy toes. They've stayed exactly the same hair-wise, hasn't got any thicker or anything. Just 1 extra hair on each toe. Go figure. Legs are just so thick, so hairy. I'm just a wolf from like the ankle up, and then it kind of misses the middle and carries on down my arms. So I have kind of wolf legs and wolf arm sleeves, but the bit in the middle is still lacking. I do have more of a happy trail now. It's definitely... Is it worth me even showing you? Probably not. Let me try. This is my happy trail, which is definitely far happier than it once was. It's a lot thicker and darker. And when I'm reading my textbook and I put my textbook there, my hair goes on my textbook. It's quite funny. It's quite cool. You're right in there. But I am noticing some darker ones. I've got like the whole trail up here now. You can see it goes right to there, but it's only dark from my pubic line to my belly button, and then it kind of gets lighter, but there are a few darker ones starting to come in. So I'm hopeful. Nat said she saw a hair on my chest the other day, but I can't see it and she can't find it again, so it must have fallen out of my head. Never mind. So hopefully that bit of me will catch up at some point. My beard is still continuing to come in thicker and thicker. I've still got this kind of mix of like really coarse stubble and then really soft downy hair. And what I'm doing at the moment is because I quite like a bit of a shadow, because let's face it, somebody of my age would have a shadow. So what I'm doing is I'm using a beard trimmer, and I've got like a grader on my beard trimmer, so I grade it to number 2 and then just trim like that, so it just looks all the time like I've got kind of a bit of a shadow, really. That's what I'm aiming for. And that actually really likes my beard, which is always a bonus. What I have noticed this month, oh, my bum is still hairy, by the way. It's extra hairy, and that's creeping up my back. So actually, the only bit of me that's missing is the front bit. I am wolf generally everywhere else, but this bit. So yes, even my back. What was I going to say? This month, what I've noticed is my hairline dramatically changed this month, even though I've just not noticed it up till now. It's going... I posted this on Facebook, everyone took the mickey out of me. It's definitely going far more up here. Nat said it's just because I'm grey. But that is definitely going further up there. And it is this side as well. But it's definitely far more noticeable this side. I mean, my brother kind of reclines his hair quite a lot. That's a polite way of putting it. Hi, bro. So things I'm going to take after him. I don't mind. I like it. And anyway, I'd rather be a receding or bald man than like a thick-haired woman, so it's absolutely fine, and I actually quite like it. Yeah, it's, you know, I don't look my age, so it just helps people to guess that I'm older, or think I'm really young and then feel sorry for me because I'm grey and balding. either way, it works for me. What else have we got this month? I think that's really about it. Mentally, I'm still noticing I'm crazy. No, I am very different mentally. I know I am. I am so much more laid back about so many things. And I am noticing still this kind of continually evolving sense of having nothing to say. Until I press record on a video, of course. But in general, like, I like talking about deep stuff. And I do still do that. But quite often when having deep conversations, I find that a 5-word answer is enough. I don't elaborate as much as I did. Me and Nat are adapting to it, definitely. But yeah, I just notice it sometimes. I notice it like if someone will send me, like Spencer will send me like a long email, and sometimes I'm just like, yeah, that's really good. And the old me would have gone, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, I am still noticing that change. I'm still as passionate and kind of excitable as I always was, but I think I've become a little bit more succinct in my excitement and passion, really, I think. Body changes. I've got no moobs. It's fantastic. It makes my whole body look different, and I can see it better as well, and I am losing that. I was never very curvaceous anyway. I was always quite straight up and down. But my waist is continuing to come out more and more than it once was. When I look in the mirror now, I can see like very much more of a male physique. I'm still weighing more than I'd like to. I'm not overweight, but I'm still carrying extra fat. And I haven't worried too much about that because obviously my body's changing loads. So I'm being gentle with myself on that. But I think once all the kind of real drastic changes settle down and I'm able to kind of stabilise my weight, I think that's when I'm going to see it properly. It does take a while for body changes, but as it is, how it looks, especially now moves are gone, I'm really happy with my body changes that I've got so far. What else? Dysphoria. I am thinking more and more about lower surgery, I can't deny it, and I've got an appointment with the Laurels next month, and I am going to discuss stuff with Dr. Dean. I think what I'm going to do at the moment is information gather. There is so many different conflicting views out there on different things. So much new technology coming. I want to be more informed. I don't want to do anything else about surgery this year. I'm pretty set that's what I'm thinking. I just want to get on with my life a bit more this year. But I want to information gather. Because it's a lot, it's a big impact on me, it's a big impact on Nat. But generally my dysphoria, it's fine. The fact that the moobs are gone, which was my biggest issue, and the fact that, that I'm male without question now, nobody even gets it wrong anymore, which is lovely. And I'm using the phone a lot recently, and even before saying my name or saying my, that I'm Mr., I'm getting correctly gendered on the phone, which is absolutely wonderful as well. It's been 10 months, and it still makes me smile every time. Every time someone says, "Can I help you, sir?" Cheers, brother. He said that in anything where my gender is correctly stated still makes me smile from ear to ear. It's an absolutely wonderful feeling. I guess the biggest thing that's happened this month is, as you can see, because I just strategically positioned myself, I turned 40, which is quite incredible. I know I don't look 40, it's awesome. I'm a very lucky guy. Either that or I just completely pickled myself through years of drinking, I'm not quite sure. But my mum looks very young for a year, so I think I just have to thank my mum for her amazing genetics that she's passed on to me. We seem to be very resilient, considering what I've done to myself, to still look young. I don't know how I escaped with that. So yeah, I turned 40. It's still really weird saying that. And I don't know, I had a really great birthday, but kind of this week I've been quite low. And I think, I don't know, I once thought 40 was old. I do not think it's old at all anymore. But there was a time, where I didn't think I was going to make 40. Next week didn't cross my mind really. All it was about was kind of like getting off my face, escaping, surviving. I had such an unhappy existence. And now here I am at 40 and 10 months on T, 2.5 months post-op, feeling the happiest I've ever felt. I didn't know it was possible to feel this happy. You know, life isn't always perfect all the time, but I've always got that feeling of it's okay, that contentment, that I know I'm alright, that I never had and I never thought I'd get. So yeah, I think it's a bit of a reflection of the different way I'm celebrating 40 than I would have done, and just where I am. I mean, there are regrets as well, of, you know, of approaching, of being this age and only just starting to live. But more than the regrets, there's just an immense feeling of gratitude for everything I've got in my life, and the fact that my life's just beginning at 40. I look young, so it's fine. I can still go out and do everything I would have done if I was like 20, pretty much. I get out of breath a bit quicker, but we can sort that out. So yeah, I just think, wow, 40 and my life is just beginning. It's pretty darn incredible. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this month's update, really. Hair and turning 40 is this month's theme. Losing hair and turning 40. But that's okay. I've got a great life, a wonderful girlfriend, amazing family, and amazing friends, and the body that I should have been born into. What more can a guy want? So yes, I shall leave it there. Got to say sorry to everybody. I'm not, because of study, I haven't had time to really watch anybody's YouTube videos. I've missed a lot of emails, and I apologise. I'm going to try and get back to that. I've got to set up a new routine, because my routine is just non-routine-y, basically. But I will get round to it, but know that I'm always thinking of you. I always am. Take care of yourselves, everybody. See you very soon. Bye-bye.